Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Author's Corner, where I am speaking to one of the authors of the new e-media book, It Depends on You, where we highlight how important your life is and how when you step into your uniqueness, your genius, and your purpose, really, the world changes around you. So today we're going to be talking to this beautiful woman beside me here about her life, her clients, and how she embraced her life and how it's affected the world around her. My name is Antiqua Lisha, and I am the CEO of Your Own University, who has had the pleasure of launching and putting out this beautiful book. And beside me here is the one and only Vidya Patel. She is a women's empowerment coach, helping mothers create positive solutions to empower themselves and their children to really follow their unique dreams. How are you doing today, Vidya?
I'm absolutely fine. And hi, everyone. I'm so glad that I'm here with Antiqua.
Awesome. So I know that you're really busy, and so is everybody in the audience. We have such busy lives these days. So what we're going to do for you, everybody, is we're going to really dive in deep so we can take her rich content within the book to the next level here for you for tips and tools so you can really step into your dreams. If you have not yet received a copy of our book, you can do that by downloading your free copy at yourownuniversity.com, yourownuniversity.com. So are you ready, Vidya?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's dive in. So what shifts in your life had you embrace your purpose?
Okay. When I think about my life, I feel it's like much of my life has been preparing me to embrace my purpose and step into women I am meant to be. I had a difficult childhood in which I was emotionally not being understood, or I would say being neglected by my parents. And I constantly felt unworthy, and no matter how much I tried to impress my father, I didn't gain his love and affection. And this made me shut down and decide to stop trying or chasing my dreams because I felt it was pointless. There is no end by proving others doing what they want me to, or what they wanted me to do. So I truly believe that I could have followed. Now I think that I truly believed that now, if I mean to say, thinking those things, I just felt like following any of my dreams, I could have become anybody I wanted.
Wow.
Yeah, it just provided my parents would have given me love, affection, and focus on my dreams. That I personally feel that every child so desperately need it. Instead, I just started living their dreams, what they wanted me to do, and eventually I went to a dental school to become a dentist, as my father asked me to be. And finally, after getting my dentistry done, I got married. I moved back to UK, and with my husband, and continued to live again other person's dream. That is my husband's dream. He wanted me to come over here and do my dentistry exam and all those kind of shift. And I didn't want to do that, but I started following what he wanted me to do. And then I found myself desperately wanted to be happy, but I found myself in such a pain over not being able to fulfill my desire. And approximately 8 years ago, I hit rock bottom in my life, and I had a major shift that not only helped me embrace my purpose, but also helped me discover who I am and what I want in my life. During this time, I was clinically depressed and having regular anxiety attacks. I was living someone else's life and fulfilling someone else's dreams. I didn't at all feel like myself at all. I felt anxious all the time, and even when I'm talking it, I just feel that all over again. I was never able to enjoy what I was doing. I had constant sense of restlessness and sadness I felt. I didn't belong in my body or on my mind. And I blamed all the time others for my situation. I felt so helpless. And I told my sad story again and again and again to everyone. And I knew that this is not who I am. This is not the person who is there in my body. But I wasn't really sure what to do and how to do it. And finally, one day, I could no longer take the pain. I could no longer take the restlessness. And I decided the only way to manage these negative emotions was to end my life. I had to. I had 2-year-old son on my sleeping on my lap, and I sweetly said to him, "My sunshine, I don't think that I'll be able to be here for you anymore." I put him in his bed, and I took all sleeping pills which I had and all anxiety medications which I had. I took it, and I just started writing a letter to my husband for my wishes. And I didn't even realize I quickly became unconscious. And thankfully, I woke up after 15 hours later, and I saw my son standing beside my bed, and the way he was looking at me, he was asking a question, and he was asking, "Why did you do this, mommy?" And that's the point I burst into, and that's the situation. That is the one situation made shift in my mind. I burst into tears and quickly realized the gravity of what I did. And then I promised myself then and there only that I'm not going to live any more other people's dream, and I'm going to search who I am, why I am here, what is my life purpose, and how I'm going to get that. And I wanted to create my own life to show my son that he can also create his own life by believing in his own dreams or in his own abilities. And that made a major shift in my life.
Oh my goodness. Wow,
Yeah.
Vidya, thank you so much for sharing with us all of that.
Yeah.
What a tender place. And I think so many of us can relate to pieces of your story.
Yeah.
And so, that was 8 years ago. You woke up, you said, okay, I've been living for everybody else. I've done what everybody else wanted me to. It hasn't been fulfilling. Now what? You woke up from that nightmare, and now what? For our listeners, what are your top tips that you learned to live your life from that point forward?
Ultimately, I was able to shift my life from rock bottom, despair, and depression to life of happiness, authenticity, and abundance. And I truly now enjoy every day, and now I get to live my purpose by helping women and especially children to show up their authentic self and live their life. And the top tip I would like to give here, it's like I would like to tell everyone that always remember who you are and forget who you have been told to be. And a few others are, you're not born to doubt yourself, but you are born to live the life of your dreams and follow your intuition. You're responsible for your own emotions and the situation that shows up in your life. If you desire to change a situation in your life, then you need to change what isn't working about you or for you. And to take charge for your life, own life, and recognize that everything you need is within you. You don't have to go out and search anywhere. It's within you. You must always help yourself first before you can effectively help others. And the last one, but which is not least, You can change your life by just changing two things. How you talk to yourself and how you create your thoughts. Because I truly believe in law of attraction. I started believing that, and I practice every day in my life now. And I'm teaching this to my son as well. And I'm seeing amazing changes happening, and I'm seeing amazing things I'm attracting in my life. So how you think and what you tell yourself who you are, that's amazing things. And that these are two tips I can I would like to give you.
Right. So by really getting to know who we are, because oftentimes we don't know. That's the whole point of your own university, and what all of us coaches over there are doing is helping people find those answers within themselves of who they are. So, so to recognize how you think and how you're thinking is tip number 1, and then tip number 2 is change how you speak to yourself. Really own how you speak to yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
So positive talk, and reprogramming the negative talk that many of us got from our parents, because our parents got it from their parents. It's not anybody's fault, really. There's no blaming. It's just the cycle of life that in this day and age, we now have this opportunity and this responsibility, because of everything we know about the power of thought and quantum physics, to change the old patterns of the past finally.
And the most important is don't doubt. Just
don't doubt.
Believe in your own dreams, and believe in your own abilities, your own skills. And everyone has got that skill. If I can do it, anybody can. So
right. I love that. Don't doubt. Okay. Don't doubt. So what is your mission now, and how can we get involved?
My mission, gosh, it's a big statement, mission. Okay. My mission in life is when I think about it, I feel my mission in my life is to work with children. But before working with children, I would like to work with their parents, and especially moms. So my mission in life is to help women and children to take control of their own lives and create their mindset for success, and realize how exceptionally powerful they are in their mind. I desire to help others live happier and more fulfilled lives by taking full responsibility for their own life and happiness. So that will be my mission.
Awesome. I had to mute myself for just a second there because my computer started doing something funny, and I was like, I want to listen to her. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I think that we really need this, especially as mom myself. Just talking to my girls last night about what makes you happy. It's a lot of conversations that we didn't have growing up, that we're learning to have with ourselves, and learning how to have with kids, and how to incorporate, even for myself as a coach, and doing all of this for so many years, I still am like, how do I really introduce my kids to this, and at what age, and how to? So your coaching is just so valuable in that arena, even for those of us who live this lifestyle. Like, how do we then train our kids to have this authentically be a part of their lifestyle as well?
Yeah. And I mean to say, I want women to know that no matter what their background has been, if you have dream, you can still live your dream by just changing your thoughts, training your mind and your emotions, and learning not to let others determine their happiness, but they can truly become exactly who they want and start living the life of their dreams. Once we do that with women, married, unmarried, having children, once they do that, empowering them is going to empower their kids as well. So it's like a ripple effect. but I would love to do that, because it's not that you need to change a child's mind. First, you need to work with, his mother. So, because most of the time, children, they spend time, with their mother.
Yeah.
So, and
Perfect. So how does somebody work with you right now? And do you have a free offer or a gift for our audience for listening and hanging out with us today?
yeah, I am trained NLP master practitioner and a psychological interventionist and clinical hypnotherapist also. So I'm also a strong believer in law of attraction, and I do, as I mentioned before, I do practice that on an everyday basis, and it's amazing power of your mind. I use my educational skills, experiences to help women and children identify their personal mindset blocks. So to work with me, you can find me on my website at kidsattitudemanchester.nlpforkids.org. I work as a coach and therapist to help parents and children find harmony with each other, to diffuse tension in their relationship, and to create a happier life, family life. I use techniques which are very easy to follow, very easy to help them to move away from their problems, and have a good relationship with their children. And if anybody interested in my services, they can either follow, go on my website and see how they can work with me, or just follow the link below and make and schedule one-on-one session or discovery session with me. And then we can take it from there.
Awesome. And there they can schedule time with you and get your offer and your gift and everything. That's so wonderful and generous of you. Thank you. So everybody, that is another wrap for today in the Author's Corner here at Your Own University. And it is so wonderful to be here because you're unique. And I feel like the entire world is made up of, we're little cells in one body, all of us human beings. And your cell, your puzzle piece per se, is mandatory. It's useful, it's needed, and nobody can know you. No one can know you unless you know yourself. And I believe that fully in my heart. And we're here to support you to know yourself, to live yourself, to take our tips and to incorporate them into your life and really find the jewel of living your life and living into your dreams and making your dreams come true. And that is our intention here at Your Own University and with this ebook. And thank you, Vidya, again for being with us. We love you and can't wait to get to know you more. Thank you for listening. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.